It's about goddamn time that this game finally got some new content. With the update 1.13, the Operation Grand Heist is finally here to Black Ops 4. But in this video, we're gonna talk about, is this update making the game better? Was it enough content, or is it just too late? And is the content even good? So that's basically what we're gonna talk about today. And I guess you probably know most of what's going on. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description to a post where you can see the roadmap for everything going down in this event, because we get a lot of it. We already got a lot of the content, but there's also more to come with like game modes and stuff like that. But most of it we got last night, at least for PlayStation players. It will be 1 week until the Xbox and PC get it. But I've been testing it out. I've been playing it for all last night, and I'm ready to give you guys my opinion. Because as you guys probably know, I haven't been a huge fan of Black Ops 4. I loved it in the beginning, like probably most people did. But eventually I saw all the issues this game had with the specialist being boots on the ground. There is no hater in the game, and it's pretty much so much recycled content through the maps. The same specialist has been returning, and most of the new specialists are just the most annoying ever, like Ajax, Nomad. Even though I like Crash, though, there was some cool new additions, but most of the content is just recycled, and we've never gotten as less content in this game as before. I know we had less maps in World War II, but then again, in this game, most of the maps were returning maps from older COD, so I don't really count that as new maps, if you know my drill. So I wasn't really excited about Black Ops 4, and the multiplayer was just way too frustrating for me. They really didn't listen to the community whatsoever. They didn't want to add the hater, which is a fan favorite kill streak that I still miss to this day, and is a big reason why I really don't enjoy this game, with all the annoying freaking abilities for the specialists that everybody gets for free for just playing the game. I haven't been the hugest fan of this game, and I love Call of Duty. I'm a huge Call of Duty fanboy. My channel is literally built on Call of Duty, and I just haven't really enjoyed the two last games, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I'm not just going to play it to play. Maybe I will grow my channel more on these games, but I haven't been enjoying them, and that's why I really am not trying or giving them a chance. So World War II I barely played. Same thing with Black Ops 4 this time around, except for Blackout. I do think Blackout is a fantastic game mode, but the multiplayer in my opinion is too frustrating, not enjoyable, and they're still lacking features that all the older Call of Duties had that this game still doesn't have, like leaderboards, combat records. Like, what the hell? Like, games had more content back in the days. Like, Black Ops 1 had even way more guns and everything compared to this game. Like, right now, with all the DLC guns, we still had more guns than the older Call of Duties that didn't even have DLCs. So, but hey, let's focus on this update right here. But now, if you're new to the channel, you now know kind of how I feel about the game, which a lot of people also have discovered, and I think a lot of people can agree with some of the things I just said. But does this update actually help the game? Let's be honest and just go through all of it. So first of all, what we got in this update is 2 new maps. Finally, we now have 4 maps 5 months later into the game, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, we've never had less content like this before. And we were promised that this game was going to bring more content than ever. So honestly, if you own the Black Ops Pass, you really wasted your money, to be honest. Because all you got this time around is a new skin in Blackout, and of course the 2 multiplayer maps, which honestly aren't that great. I'm going to go into them separately and talk about them, what I think. And of course, if you enjoy zombies, you probably get the most value for Black Ops Pass, but I really don't. So for me, I really feel like I wasted my money, and I really wish I never spent my money, because I always have to play with Black Ops Pass holders, which even messes up the matchmaking even more. I can't believe they're still charging us for getting these maps. They definitely should be for free. We're paying $60 for this game. We're paying $50 for this Black Ops Pass, and then we're paying for all of these stuff in the game, or you can grind years of hours and you can maybe earn them yourself. Like, a lot of, like, the business model in this game is absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it was better in any other game, but in this game I just don't like it. Like, we pay so much for this game already, and we literally still don't almost get anything for free. I'm just happy we're actually getting the changes in Blackout for free, because I was expecting to pay some COD points just to get the new locations in Blackout, but hey, Activision haven't thought about that yet, but that's probably coming soon. But honestly, let's just go right into it. I'm spending too much time on what I don't like. Let's go right into it. The 2 new maps. We got Lockup, first of all, which is a police station, which honestly is my favorite map out of the 2 new ones. I thought I was going to enjoy Casino more because of how it looks, because it looks really beautiful. But Lockup is a map that I really enjoyed. The classic 3-laned map, some high ground, some areas you can use head glitches. It's pretty much a typical Treyarch map, and it plays alright. I played a few different game modes on it, and it was okay. Not anything special. We've seen it before, and it's not really unique, but at least it was bright, it was vibrant, it was daytime, which I liked, and it just played really well. It was a good flow to the map, like all the 3-lane maps have, but it's nothing new, so it's okay, in my opinion. Then we have the new map, Casino, which I thought I was gonna love the most, because it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, this map looks amazing, but it plays terribly. I hate the layout of this map. In the beginning, it's super confusing. There's so many corridors, so many flank paths, and it's this huge camping area in the middle where you can go around in a bar and just head glitch. Honestly, this map does not fit me at all. I do love how it looks, but it plays terribly, and I really got sick of this map after playing it twice. Like, I literally went back to the normal rotation of maps because these two maps didn't impress me enough. So they're decent, they're okay, but like every DLC map usually these days, they're really the leftovers, to say it like that. They always bring the best maps to the beginning of the game, and all the DLC maps are just weird, random leftovers. That's kind of how I feel like. Maybe it's just the feeling that I know it's DLC. If these maps were here for day one, maybe I would enjoy them more. But so far in my experience, the Casino map, didn't like it. It looks great, but it's definitely not a map I want to play more. Lockup, I can play for sure. I enjoy the map, but it's not anything special. And we also got some new game modes. We got One in the Chamber, which is an amazing game mode. I love that. We haven't seen that since Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And it's just a featured game mode, unfortunately, so it's probably going away at some time, and I just don't understand this. Why do we have less content in this game? Like, why is it not like in Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, where we have a dedicated party game mode where we can play the 4 classic game modes: gun game, One in the Chamber, sharpshooter, and sticks and stones? Like, I really miss all of these modes. Why do we have to play them one at a time in this featured game mode list, playlist, whatever? I'm not a fan of it, but I gotta say, it was really refreshing and nice to play One in the Chamber again. I really did enjoy it, and I like that they actually did something new with it, because they gave you the Annihilator pistol, which does require a little bit of skill to hit your shots with, because there's no aim assist, and it really fits for One in the Chamber. Usually you just got a random pistol, which was already in the game, but in Black Ops 4 they actually used the Annihilator, which brings a new life into the mode, and I actually really liked that. It fitted, and it was really nice. So this was a really fun game mode to me, and I'm happy to see One in the Chambers. That was really positive in my opinion. There are also going to be new game modes coming down the road. We know that Infective is coming. We are getting Prop Hunt, which I really don't care about. We're getting Fracture, which we've seen before in Black Ops 3. And we also get Bare Bones, which I hope and believe is going to be the no specialist game mode. It sounds like it, Bare Bones. Basically, we don't have a lot of the fancy stuff. So in my opinion, I think and hope that Bare Bones will be a specialist-free game mode, because that will help this game so much already, even though I think it's too late. That's the biggest problem. I love these updates. I love this new content. But Treyarch, you haven't been knocking it out of the park. All of this content is too late. If you're giving us Bare Bones now, 5 months into the game, it's too late. We asked since day one, give us a non-specialist game mode, give us the VSAT hater. We still have none of them. Maybe it's coming now, at least with a non-specialist game mode, but it's too freaking late, man, and that's the problem. Like, I had so much hope for this game. There's so much potential. It is a good game, but it's too lazy. It's too much lazy content, too much recycled content, and we're not getting what we're asking for. Like, I feel like we're getting ignored as a community, and they keep focusing on how we can spend more money on the game. Because let me just tell you this, the 100 tiers are back, and to be honest, as you can see, we get a lot of cool stuff in these tiers. And we get Outrider, a specialist that is returning. We're going to talk more about her later, but we get her. She's in the game. And she's a pretty cool specialist. Once again, though, reskinned, coming back. She's pretty similar to what she used to be in Black Ops 3. And that's fine. Some people love to see old specialists coming back. Some people think it's just lazy. I don't honestly know what I think. Like, in the beginning, I loved, for example, the maps, like Firing Range to return. But now I just feel like it's a little bit lazy, and I played it before. Like, I kind of wish we got more new maps instead of all the remastered ones. But like, everybody is disagreeing on that. Like, some people want to see remastered stuff, some people doesn't. Same thing with the new weapons, as we've seen in the tiers. There's 2 new weapons in the tiers this time around. You get one of them in level 50, which is the new auto shotgun. Not a fan. Never liked auto shotguns. In all the other Call of Duty games, we already had that gun from the beginning of day one, but now we have less and less guns every single year. So the auto shotgun this time around is actually in the tiers, or you can buy them or just play the game for many hours and you'll earn them by doing that, which I think is ridiculous. They're cutting more content. Usually we have way more shotguns from day one, but now we're getting them much later, like 5 months later. And I'm not interested in these new guns at all. That's why I don't have any gameplay from them, unfortunately, because they really don't interest me. The shotgun looks boring. I'm not a fan of full automatic shotguns. I've never been. I love SMGs, but look at this new SMG. It's the most uninspiring weapon I've ever seen. It's so bulky. It doesn't have any character to it. It just looks boring. Like, I'm not interested in this whatsoever. And don't get me wrong, I like that they make new guns. I don't want them to keep remastering old guns, but I would rather see a MP7, a MSMC, a PDW, something from the older games than this gun right here, because it's so uninspiring. It's really just a boring SMG in my opinion, and I don't think it's worth spending a dime on. If you want all of these 100 tiers on day 1 to unlock all the content, you have to pay about $80, which is literally more than the freaking game, for a game that we already pay $60 for, man. I'm tired of it. It's so many paywalls, it's so many things. Like, you either have to grind for days just to get the new weapons, and if you don't have the time to grind, if you're busy, you're not gonna get the weapons before the operation is over, and then you have to get them through supply drops or reserves. It's just a bad system, man. I just wish we could get all the guns and maps for free and just have all the cosmetics behind, like, a shop, like a item shop or something like that. Do like Fortnite, give us all the maps, even though it's not new maps in Fortnite, but you know what I mean. Like, all the new maps, all the changes to Blackout, give us all of these things for free. The new guns, give them straight out, or let us do some challenges or something. Not let us grind for like days or just pay COD points. Like, I'm not a fan of this whatsoever, to be honest. So that's just my opinion. So yeah, I am not gonna buy any tiers. I'm probably gonna play the game a little bit, and maybe I'll be able to unlock them through just playing the game. But I don't know. I'm just, based on the gameplay I've seen so far, it doesn't look like to be a really good SMG either, and it's just not interesting to me. Like, if it was an MP7 or MS9, no, a MSC, or a PDW, something like that, I probably would have grinded more, or maybe even bought the tiers. But then again, it's not worth it. You're literally paying for a gun that you might use a few times, and then you'll realize that you just go back to the other guns because they're better anyway. So, like, most of you probably don't even play with the other DLC weapons right now, like the SWAT and the Daemon. That's usually how it goes. Like, you play with the DLC weapons a little bit, unless they're super good, and then you just put them away. So, I just don't like this model at all, and I don't think the tiers are worth it. I think it's a bad business model. I gotta say, though, there's a lot of cool skins in the tiers, some cool camos, but then again, you gotta play for a very long time to unlock any of it. But I do like all of these cosmetics. I just don't like that the guns are a part of it. Give us the guns straight away and have all of these tiers only be cosmetics, because they're pretty good, and I like them, and that's alright. And they also made some changes to the supply drops. Back in the days, you had to complete the first 100 tiers, and then you would earn reserves after that. And the reserves are basically supply drops, and if you got 3 dupes after each other, you can then get a new item. Now, they added Blackjack again. He's back from Black Ops 3. I know he doesn't look the same, but remember, this game is supposed to be between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, so he doesn't have the metal arm, he doesn't have the gas mask or whatever he used to wear, but you see it's him, you can hear the voice, so if you think he sounds familiar, that's because it literally is him. Blackjack is back, and he's now selling us supply drops. And we got, once again, the argument, hey, you can just play the game and earn normal reserves that gives you 1 item, and you have to play over 2 hours to get 1 freaking package, or you can spend 200 COD points and get 3 items in 1 box, supply drop, or reserve. They called it something new. It's still supply drops. Let's be honest, that's what it is. They're back, you can pay for them, and you'll get items way quicker, or you can play for 2 hours and get 1 item, or pay 200 COD points and you get 3 items. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Honestly, don't pay. Don't support this system. Please don't. It's only cosmetics. You're not gonna care about them the next day anyway. You unlock them, you look cool for your friend, and then nobody cares, right? Like, this is just content you're not gonna care about very soon. And then again, there's Call of Duty games coming out every single year. So spending dimes of money, like bunch of money on this game, is not worth it, because you're gonna be playing the new COD next year anyway. If this game was going to be out for, like, say 3 years before the next COD game came out, that's something. Maybe there would be more worth for you money, but you're gonna play a new game again in November or October if they're releasing it early. So, it's not worth it. It really isn't. And then quickly on Blackout, we got a new location now. There's a new area out there called Ghost Town, which you can play in. And you also got the zombie map Buried Underground that you can also be in as well, which is a unique place. Blackout, honestly, I like the changes they brought to this game mode. This game mode has been good since day one, and I really feel like this is where the passion from Treyarch is going right now. I feel like Treyarch really cares about Blackout and do a lot of good changes to that mode, but zombies and multiplayer is just lazy. Okay, I'm not going to talk much about zombies because I really don't know, but multiplayer has been lazy, recycled content, and they don't listen to the community. That's basically what they've been doing with multiplayer so far. And with the last operation, I felt like they did worse. I think this operation is the best one we've had so far, and I'm going to get into that later. But then again, back to Blackout. Let's finish that. They also allowed you to prestige in Blackout right now, which I like. But each prestige is going to take 80 levels like it just did. And you have 10 prestiges, and then you have master prestige. And maybe you can then level up to level 1000. I honestly don't know. I like that we can do this, and they changed up the merit system, which is really good. So you're now going to be able to level up a lot faster. All of that, good. But what I don't like is there's nothing to earn. You can prestige 10 times in Blackout, and you get nothing. Same thing in multiplayer. The only thing you get in multiplayer is, once again, just like in Black Ops 3, the prestige icons from older Call of Duties. Give me a badass skin. Give me something to grind for. Because when you put the coolest content behind paywalls, it's not worth it. Yes, I can grind the game and earn them without paying anything. But then again, Mr. Joe over here can spend a few bucks and he has the same shit that I have grinded hours for. It has no value to me. Dark matter has value to me because nobody can pay for dark matter. You actually have to play and grind the game, and that's the kind of content I want. I want content exclusively to grinding so I can look badass and nobody else can look like me by just paying a few bucks. You get what I'm saying here? I just miss the old days where you really had to grind, and if you were looking badass, that's because you were good at the game or you played a lot. Now you can just pay, and you can literally be level 1 and have everything in the game. It doesn't really matter. As long as you got money, you got everything in the game. And I'm not a fan of this. I miss something to grind for. And where the heck is the VSAT? I'm gonna bring that up again, man. I don't even care. I miss it a lot. I know this video is turning into a very long one and I've been rambling around, but I think it's important to get everything off my chest to you guys so you understand why I don't post content on this game. I am doing it right now. I wanted to review this update. I wanted to be fair. I wanted to give it a chance and see if it made anything better. And let's be honest, the 2 maps to multiplayer, not worth it. I'm not gonna play more of those. They didn't help me at all. The new introduction to Outrider, I like it. She was not like Zero, because in Operation Zero, I hated the Zero specialist. She just made the game even more annoying. Outrider, on the other hand, does not do that. She is actually like a specialist that I think fits this game, because you actually require a little bit of skill to use the bow and arrow. In like the War Machine, the dog, no skill. You just play the game, call them in for free, you haven't done shit, and you get easy kills. With the Sparrow, you actually have to aim and be accurate, and you do require a little bit of skill to actually use this weapon. Same thing with the Annihilator. If you don't have aim, you're not going to be effective with that specialist weapon. So in my opinion, Outrider is a good new addition. I like her, and her equipment is kind of weird. It's kind of like a wall hack. You put up a drone, and whatever that drone is being parked, everything that goes through that camera, you're going to be able to see on screen. And I thought, this is just stupid. Is all my teammates going to see this as well, or is it only me? And luckily, it's only for me, and it's super easy to destroy, and you can hear that drone miles away. It kind of depends on what you think. If you enjoyed Outrider in Black Ops 3, you're probably going to enjoy her once again, but it's technically the same specialist, to be honest. It's nothing new. It's once again a little bit recycled. Outrider was a good specialist. Zero was a terrible one. Like, Zero literally ruined the game for everyone. And I don't know what Treyarch were thinking. Like, I almost gave up on Treyarch when I saw Zero, because after all the things they've done so far, they actually managed to put her into the game as well. And she's still there, annoying as heck. But Outrider is a good addition. Finally, Treyarch, you actually released a specialist that I can deal with, and it's fine and requires skill to use. It's fine. I like her. So that's okay. Maps, bad. The business model in this game right now, absolutely terrible. Now you can buy supply drops, or you can play the game for hours on end and maybe get some of the good stuff, or spend money and get all of the good stuff straight away. Same thing with the tiers, everything. As I'm said, man, I'm not a fan of paying for everything, because it's so easy to do, but grinding for it takes hours on hours, and you're just gonna care about that for maximum a week. You get a new gun, you play with it for maybe a week, and then you don't care about it anymore and go back to the old gun. So please, guys, don't spend any money on this game. So what I'm excited for in this update, which I thought was good, was Outrider, the changes to Blackout, as well as the new game mode 1 in the chamber. And I'm excited to see Infected and Bare Bones as well. I'm not excited about Fracture. We've seen that before. I don't really care. But Bare Bones without Specialist, I hope that's what it means. Prop Hunt, I don't really care about, but that's just me. Maybe you love that mode, then it's perfect for you. I'm excited to see Infected. But it's probably just going to be like in Black Ops 3. But then again, I'm excited to see some new modes. That's fine. Everything else, not a fan of it. How you get the new guns, the new tiers, the skins for Blackout. The Black Ops Pass in general is just a waste of money. And I'm so mad at myself that I actually bought the Black Ops Pass. I really wish I didn't, because it was not worth it whatsoever. Because all the changes in Blackout and the things I really care about, I get for free anyway. So, yeah, that's kind of my opinion. Do I think this update was good? It was alright. I liked some of it, I hated some of it, and some of it was good. Like, that's pretty much how it is. But the biggest problem here, once again, is this game came out with way too less content. Like, we had less guns than ever before. And we are 5 months into the game, guys. And we only have 4 multiplayer maps. We only have 5 new DLC maps. And I don't count melee weapons. That's just reskins. I don't count them. We have 5 weapons. The Damien SMG, the SWAT, we got the Camp 40, and we now got the new shotgun and the Switchblade SMG. It's not good enough. It's not enough content. In League Plays coming tomorrow on Thursday, 21st, at least to PlayStation, and that's about goddamn time. Should have been there in day 1. We still don't have leaderboards, we still don't have combat records, and we still don't have a Orbital VSAT, and it's probably never coming to the game. So, unfortunately, this update doesn't make the game more enjoyable. You still have the broken specialists, but that's where I have hope for Bare Bones, that game mode. And I'm excited about the new game mode called Heist, or whatever it was called, or Hot Pursuit in Blackout, which is basically going to be a cop and robber game mode type of things where you're going to drive cool cars and stuff like that. That's cool. I like that. But then again, does this update save this game? Absolutely not. And I'm not going to play it anymore. I gave it a shot now. It was fun to try something new. Outrider and the new game mode 1 in the chamber. I'll probably jump back on the game when the other modes come out just to try them out. But honestly, right now, I'm loving Infinite Warfare. And we got Apex Legends. Ladies and gentlemen, Apex Legends came out just a few days ago. Maybe a little bit over a week. And they're already bringing in new content. New guns are coming to the game. It's amazing. And the game is so fast-paced, it really rewards a moving player. Blackout is just campy right now. Super frustrating. People are camping, as you saw in some of the clips. But Apex Legends, ladies and gentlemen, is the most smooth, fun, interactive, community-based game I've ever played. The marking system is genius. I just love Apex Legends so much that I don't have anything left for Blackout. It's too late. This update comes out too late. If we had all of the content we have in the game right now, by December, Black Ops 4 would have been way, at least better than what it is right now. But all of these changes that we've been asking for a long time, where's the updates, where's the content? It's coming out now, but it's 5 months into the game. The game is going to be dead in the next 5 months. It's too late. League play is still not here, but it's finally coming. But I'm sorry, Treyarch. I just can't give you a free pass on this one. Treyarch used to be my most favorite developer. I love Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. One of the best games in the franchise, is my opinion, and I always believed in them. They really were the good developers. They listened to the community. They always brought in great games. But this time around, man, Black Ops 4 did not hit the mark for me. I'm not a fan of Black Ops 4, and it's not even in my top 5 best COD list. And as you can see, I'm playing Infinite Warfare, and a lot of people don't understand that. But give Infinite Warfare a try, because it's a lot more fast-paced. You have a nuke. You have the VSAT, you don't have all the annoying specialists, you got Jetpack. If you'd like that or not, that's up to you. But for the fast-paced, rushy players, perfect. And that's why I love Apex Legends so much right now and play it almost every single day. And let me know in the comment section if you would like to see some Apex Legends gameplay from me, because Black Ops 4 is not coming. I'm going to say it right now, this update does not bring me back to the game. I will try the new modes here and there. Maybe if the non-specialist mode, if that's what it really is, the bare bones one is good, I might try that. But that's all I had to say. So in all, if I'm going to give this a score out of 10, This new update is a 5 out of 10. It's okay. The new maps I don't care about. The changes to Blackout are alright. I love that you can prestige now, but it's kind of too late. I've been level 80 for so long, so I don't really care anymore. Outrider was alright. It's cool with some new guns and new stuff. I'm gonna use them for a few days, and then I don't care about it anymore, because it's just too late. I'm sorry, Treyarch. You should have had all of this content from day one, in my opinion, or at least in December. We're in February right now, 5 months into the game's life cycle, and I've never seen less content in a game ever. Like, literally all the other Call of Duties had more maps and more guns by launch. So I'm just disappointed, and I'm sorry. I am a huge COD fanboy, and I never want to say anything negative about Call of Duty, but I'm not going to kiss their ass, and this time around, they effed up. They didn't do this right. It's a lazy game, and the thing that really annoys me, I just have to say this at the end, the thing that pisses me off the most is that this game came out 1 month early. This game came out in October, and they still don't have combat records or leaderboards. How the heck are you releasing a game a month early, making us believe that the game is already finished so you can go a month earlier, and it has the less content? There's less content in this Call of Duty game that I've ever seen, except for maps, but most of them are remastered anyway, so still, World War II kind of did it better, because all the maps were new. I don't understand it, Treyarch. I'm really disappointed. You give us a game 1 month early, and you have less content than ever. This game was not finished in October. I think you should have waited to February before you got this game out, so we could have all the content we finally now have. League play, everything, it's too late, man. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Does this update, once again, does it suck? It doesn't suck. It's not as bad as the last one. But it's not enough. It's too late. That's my opinion. I've been talking too much, guys. I'm sorry. And I hope you guys will stick around with me on the Infinite Warfare content. I give Black Ops 4 a chance, and let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you agree? And if you don't agree, let me know why and what points you disagree with, and let me know your opinions. I would love to read the comments, so I'm very excited to see what you guys think. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you want more content from me, and if you do subscribe for more Black Ops 4 content, I gotta disappoint you, because this game is not doing it for me. But if you want to see Apex Legends and Infinite Warfare, you are at the right place. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I know, just like you, I really wanted this update to be really good, but unfortunately, it's just not enough, man. I want to love this game so much. It has a lot of potential, but it's just too late for me right now. We've been asking for changes for so long, and it still isn't here. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think once again down in the comment section. Sorry for rambling so much, but I just wanted to get this out of my chest. Off my chest. Alright, guys, take care. Love you all, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care.
One tango left. Take them out. This is coming out your end.